Wake up.
Howdy, y'all. It's Michael from Contagious Smiles Unstoppable here with the lovely and sexy Victoria Cuore, who is an awesome freaking wife. And see, I didn't say anything about your books.
Yet, but it's not over yet. So, what's shaking bacon?
I'm drinking my coffee. So I go into
Oh, Lord.
the place that, can I say the name?
Yes.
Okay. I don't want to get sued. I go into Dunkin' Donuts, y'all, and I tell my daughter, get them 3 maple donuts.
Get them 3 maple donuts.
And I told the gal behind the counter, I said, I'll take a cup of mud,
My Lord in heaven.
make it large. And she said, what? I said, a large cup of mud. And she looked at me quizzically, and I said,
What?
Hot coffee.
Looked at you what?
Quizzically. Like, what the hell is he talking about? And I said, what, am I old? Of course, our daughter pipes up. Hell yes, he's old.
No.
And then the old lady behind me starts laughing. I guess I'm in the same boat with you.
She better not be in your boat.
Easy greasy.
I'm just saying. Come on, Pogo Stick.
So does anyone else out there say a cup of mud when they're ordering a coffee?
For 25 years, though.
Yeah.
I mean.
Or is it just me?
Probably just you.
Y'all know we're from Georgia, here in the U.S.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
No offense to the other Georgia peaches that are out there.
Thinking about moving up to
thinking, and then we don't know exactly where we're going yet.
Well, fine. I just won't give out our location.
Fine.
I've already said we're in Georgia.
Well, I know, but we're
Fix your
moving
microphone here.
away from Georgia.
It is kind of hot down here.
It sucks down here.
So I come up here tonight, say, babe, let's do our podcast.
This is gonna be hilarious.
Waiting on my babe to come on. She's over here dinking around, doing something.
I'm building him another website because I haven't done enough of those.
And so I start jamming away over here.
No, you are being okay. Stop and freeze. I am one-handed and I type. I don't dictate, I type. And you, McPherson, go over there and you're like, ooh, I can dictate? So that is the laziest
They don't know what we're talking about yet.
To go on a computer and do work.
So I started typing a word.
And then he's like, ooh, I could be even lazier.
I just decided I'm going to start writing a book. I come up here, waiting on my wife, and I start typing away. I've got maybe a paragraph, right? And
you got my dissertation in there. You got a sentence. And
I'm jamming away, right? And I'm thinking I'm at like 100 words a minute. And I asked my wife, how many words do you think I'm at a minute? I said, I used to be at 45, right? And I'm jamming away. I was like, man, my forearm's getting tired. Like I said, I got about a paragraph done, right?
You got a sentence.
And I was like, can you dictate on this thing now? Back in my day, we had to buy something called Dragon Naturally Speaking.
And you had to plug it in and it goes.
We had to crank it up, yeah.
You got
So I find the dictate button. And I said,
the button?
I found the button. I'm good at finding buttons.
I know that.
And I pushed the button and I was like, yeehaw. And
I was like, what?
I started talking away. And of course,
understand. Did you pick under languages redneck?
No. And my wife is in the background yelling, wait, stop. So,
and he's like, would you quit?
That's what's going on, Pickle.
Pickle. Why is everything you talk about like got girth?
My daughter outbowled me, y'all. Let me put that out there.
Wipe the floor with your butt.
She kicked my ass. She was like,
wait, did you have baby bumpers?
I did have them up. How'd you know? And they got a freaking slide for your bowling ball now.
What do you mean they have a slide? Like you go up and then
no, you put a slide in front of your alley, in front of your lane.
You used it?
I pleaded fifth. And you put your ball.
The kids slide for the ball
on top, and it rolls down straight.
So not only did you use the slide, but you used the baby bumpers, and you still lost?
72-58.
So obviously she got a strike.
Oh, she wiped my butt both games.
Oh my God.
And then I had to buy the funnel fries for
the funnel
fries.
Say that 5 times fast.
Funnel fries with chocolate.
She didn't eat the chocolate.
No, I did.
Go figure.
Stucco, stop licking my boot, man.
That's my
My shoe.
babe. Well, they're the size of a boat. You can't help it.
Hmm. Speaking of which, she had to hunt for my shoes at the bowling alley.
Because they don't carry them in boat size.
I'm just saying.
I mean, seriously.
I had a good time. My wife went out and visited her good, how would you say, parent, non-parent dad? I don't know how you say what is he to you? And
He's like
I
my
took my
bonus
daughter.
dad. He's like my bonus
I
dad.
took that didn't sound right. But I took my daughter out. We had dinner at Olive Garden and we went bowling.
You went bowling?
Bowling.
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 Oh my Lord in
How
heaven.
how'd you say it?
Bowling.
Bowling?
Not boil. That's not a boil.
I didn't say a boil like on your toe.
That's boil as in hot water.
Bowl?
Like you're gonna get in here in a minute.
But I'm gonna
Get in hot water.
okay. As long as it's with you, babe, I'll get
Aw,
anything.
I know.
Oh shit.
So I had a couple people ask me how my follow-up doctor's appointment went when I went back from the reaction. And is there a way for you to summarize this? That some of these doctors are nudniks. I don't know.
Incompetent.
Like, I never in my entire life, and I have been to plenty of medical doctors between
I
my
am
daughter's
a lot of
line.
faith in doctors, I
And-
swear.
Hey, watch it. And for this doctor to walk in the room and drop the F bomb as many times as he did, he kept saying F, 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 F. And then he even asked if I was the right patient who had the allergy. And then, he proceeded to continue saying he does 15 surgeries a day, which is physically impossible.
Is that a double negative? He proceeded to continue.
Probably. I'm caffeine deficient today.
Well,
Probably.
I'm English deficient.
We know that.
I don't know.
You like to press 2 for Spanish.
Hmm?
So
I'm good at pressing buttons.
he goes on to the first out of his mouth is you're being readmitted and we're going to consult with plastics. And then there is no fly on my foot. And I advocate against that.
Stop picking.
What if it was your daughter who picked it?
I popped her this morning.
You better not.
I popped.
Do you like having the taste in your mouth?
Oh yeah, I love
Then
that.
you better
taste.
knock it off.
How many of y'all guys out there love that taste in it? Oh wait.
Holy crap.
Oh, you were speaking non-literal.
Anyway, so he's like, we're going to admit you and consult with plastics, and then they're going to do surgery and redo all of your incisions. So, and there's 3, technically, maybe 4, depending if you want to count that hole they drilled in my back first.
You got another hole?
Do you want to wear that mud? Do you want a mud bath?
Are you in a bikini?
Hell no.
Give me my cup of mud.
So, anyhow, Budinsky, he goes on, he's like, yep, we're going to admit you. I'm like, no, we're not. He's like, yes, you are. No, we're not. Yes, I mean, it's like a ping pong game. And then I said, how about you look at it first? And
Sure, I'll look at your hole.
and so, no, my back. And then
Okay, sure.
he was like, well, it's not as bad as I thought it was. I give myself an A, not an A plus, but an A. And we go back and forth about this. And then I read my notes after the fact in my chart, and it says patients admitted to hospital for consulting with plastics for revision of incision sites. Are you freaking kidding me? I mean, first of all, and then it goes in there, previously during the other surgery and says, I was in there for the critical part. And yes, we are aware of our allergies, but we use this stuff anyway. And it's like, are you kidding? What's the point? What's the point in going in there? And then he made sure to put in my notes, she refused any and all pain meds, not only promptly after surgery, post-op, and during admission. And what is that supposed to prove? I mean, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand why that needed to be included in this, but sure. But it does. It makes you really, like, what is the point in, like, allergy band? They didn't put one on me, even though I mentioned it. I can't tell you how many times. And then even my husband was like, she's considered a fall risk right now. I mean, can you imagine if I fell, it'd be like Inspector Gadget, like everywhere. And they didn't even have the rails up on the hospital bed. And it's like so minimal now that they want to do to just get by. I mean, you wait 6, 8 months to get in to see a surgeon. Obviously, you're hurting. And then you have to wait to get on the calendar. Then you get there and they treat you like you're waiting in line at a restaurant with a buzzer, that tells you your approximate wait time is. And here's where you are in the lineup now. And then they don't even see you again after massive major surgery. I mean, they removed part of my vertebrae, and the surgeon doesn't see the need for follow up. Is it just me, or is that like wonky donkey? Like, are you kidding me? Don't look at me crazy.
You said wonky donkey.
Right. Because it's better than saying what I was going to say.
This is your show.
Really effed up shit.
Well, there you go. You just said it.
Well, I was going to say the whole thing. But anyway, how do you do that? How do you, you go in there, and now whenever you call a doctor, like so often when I am advocating for people with medical needs and, you say you need to get into pain management or whatever other facility, oh, they're booked till December or they're booked till January. How are you going to know you have an ear infection? Should we play roulette and say, hey, I think January 14th, I'm having an ear infection. Let me see if I can go ahead and get on the books. Because a doctor's supposed to have openings for sick patients. Like if you get an ear infection, you're supposed to be able to get in to see your doctor, right? Or you're supposed to be able to get in. And then if you leave a message form in my chart, it says, please accept 5 to 7 business days for an answer. Well, if we have some kind of chronic reaction, our body's not going to give you 5 or 7 days before it responds. I just don't understand the mentality of how. And so many people are like, well, they're doing their best or they're doing their whatever. Okay, let's say you have, and we're just hypothetical here, you have product A and product B. And this is true. You can actually go and research this, because I have, and find this out to be true. And product A, pharmaceutical people will come in and say, hey, doc, here's what we're offering if you use our product only for XYZ condition or implantation of whatever condition. If you only use our device, this is what we'll give you. And they do. They get kickbacks. Doctors get kickbacks. So instead of saying, hey, here's an array of things that you can use. Oh, well, if I sell or I get this many dispersed of this medication or this device, I get to go to Aruba for the quarterly conference, or I get to go play golf on, the master's green, or whatever the case is. What about the patient? When does the care come down to the patient? Because believe it or not, they really do get kickbacks, and it's not chump change. A lot of times, some of the kickbacks, depending on the field they're in, are as much as some people make in a year.
What was the rush that the doctor wanted to exit the time that he had with you?
He said he does 15 surgeries a day.
And what else?
He did remain on campus.
He said, I need to go. I have
a grant call.
I have a grant call.
And then he just like literally walked out.
That is so insulting.
Yes.
To a patient. You are meaningless. You're worth like 2 minutes of my time. That's it.
But you can wait and be miserable for 5 weeks.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when he came in the room, the nurse, I was in a triage room and I kept telling him my husband and daughter wanted to come back. And they put you in a triage room first, which is much smaller. And they were doing my blood pressure, which has to be done on one side only. And then they were doing the temperature, which goes in your ear, right? Well, my right ear is closed off completely. So how do you explain it? There literally is something where it's
just a wall of skin.
You can't get in it. You can't get through my ear canal anymore. So they have to do the ear temperature in my left. Okay. So in walks the doctor. And my husband will tell you, when he tries to talk to me, if my left ear is on the pillow, I can't hear him. So here he comes walking in, and he is just a mile a minute. I put my index finger up and said, wait 1 second, please. And he looked at me like, what? And then he the nurse took the temperature thing out, and I said, "You have to remember, I'm deaf in the right ear, 100%, and I can't hear you, and I'm 88% deaf in the left, and I don't have my hearing aid on." And he was like, "Is there anything about you medically that's simple?" I mean, that's kind of offensive.
Mm-hmm.
What if I didn't have the thick skin that I did, and I was,
That's
more
not a fat joke.
No,
She's down.
60,
I wasn't going to say
60.4
that.
pounds. I'm down 60.4 pounds. But
Yay!
what if I was in the beginning of my healing journey? That would have really offended me. I'd have gotten up and left. I'd have felt like I would have felt like I offended him, even though he was the one who offended me. Right? So he just looked like, how can and then he's like, "You have so many allergies and da 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 da." And I said to him, "Well, let's recall that I've had well over 100 other surgeries and never had this happen, ever. I mean, look at my amputation, right? I had hundreds and hundreds of stitches. I took them out myself. My husband laughed profusely when I did it, but there was no irritation. I had no reaction. I had no infection, nothing, right? Nothing. And that was, I mean, hundreds and hundreds of stitches. No infection, no reaction." And I told him that. I said, "I've never had this kind of reaction before. This by far was the worst surgery." And I even told him it's worse than amputation or both of my jaws being replaced. And he was like, "Well, an amputation really isn't that big of a deal." What? Yes, it is. You're losing a limb. Like, it's a big deal, right? And he was like, "Well, this is your spine. And we took part of that out. And then we did this and we did that." And it was everywhere, including my mouth in the timeout when I was like, "Hey." And he said to me, his staff even kept saying, "She's allergic to da 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 da." And it like went one ear out the other.
Not in your case.
Not in my case, it stayed right there. But I mean, how hard would it be to do something so simple as like, "I'm sorry, I messed up. I screwed up." I'm not perfect. I am by no means even close to it. But when I screw up, I own it. I absolutely own it. I'll say, "I screwed up. I sure did. And I'm sorry." And I do it genuinely.
And we know they can still screw up and get away with it without getting
Yes,
sued.
because it's not catastrophic.
Good God.
It was 5 weeks. Well, let's go back a little bit more than the 5 weeks. I had to have this surgery because of a surgeon who A, was sick, B, came in unsterile into the OR, not even wearing booties on his shoes, telling me he's sick. I asked to postpone. They put me to sleep immediately when I said that. And then I got an incredibly raw, incredibly rare infection that made me have to get the first device removed because of this. I wouldn't have had to have this last surgery had that not happened, but it's not catastrophic. I look like a railroad track. My back looks like railroad tracks, or latitude and longitude, right? Can you imagine if I ever decided to wear something backless and some kids behind me going, "What the hell is that?" I mean, my back is like, you could teach geography on it. Because, here's north, south, east, west. It's like a compass. And there's all these lines of latitude and longitude. And there's like all this all over my back. These poor kids would come up behind me going, "What?"
I still think you're beautiful. I know it.
Oh, thank you. And you're doing great on your weight loss, by the way. You've lost 30.
Damn, you just changed subject.
Well, still, you've lost
Don't run over
30.
my dog.
That's not your dog. Stucco's my dog.
He's right. Don't move.
You've lost 30 something pounds?
30 pounds. Yeah. So tonight at dinner, let me bring this up. I scroll through TikTok a lot.
Oh, dear Lord.
And I quickly saw something about shooting between two individuals. I don't know where. Looked like they had maybe AR rifles or some type of rifle. And I believe two were killed and several injured, right? And the suspects were shooting at vehicles from what I saw. And then the report said the gunman was taken down by a civilian. That just absolutely tickles my fancies. Okay.
It tickles your fancy.
It tickles my fancy because my wife and I, we carry everywhere.
Everywhere.
Okay. We go to the gun range quite often. We've trained for this. We've went through a couple different law enforcement academies. We know how to handle our firearms. We know about firearm safety. We know about weapon retention. And we teach some of this to our daughter, and she goes out on the range with us, right? Here, let me grab that for you, babe.
Thanks, babe.
And So my wife and I are always vigilant. Now, if we go in a restaurant, I don't tell my wife where to sit. She automatically knows where to sit. Now, this is not a male bravado thing, but my wife knows always carrying, and I'm always going to watch the door. I'm
Well,
always
we
going to
both
watch
are
the exit,
always
right?
carrying.
But there are times when my daughter likes to sit beside me. Okay, so then my wife will sit across from me. Well, that's what happened tonight. And does it make my wife any less vigilant? No. She watched everyone that came through that door. Okay. And I'm talking from head to toe.
And I'm not doing eye candy.
Do I get jealous? No. Does she get jealous? No. Because she knows what I'm thinking and I know what she's thinking. We're watching for suspects. We're watching hands. We're watching now, don't get this wrong, ladies. We're watching for bulges in the pants around the waistline, pockets to indicate weapons or whatnot. And then we'll point this out to our daughter. Now, our daughter has seen this going on for years, right? And she picks up on this shit. And she wants to be a criminal profiler. Is that correct?
You don't even know what our daughter wants to do with her life.
Is it a criminal profiler or what's it called?
Well, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And I asked her tonight, I noticed out my periphery that she kept staring at one individual outside the restaurant. And I quickly looked at her and I said, baby, what are you looking at? And she describes the man to me, right? And tells me what she's thinking of how he is. She's doing a profile on him. And I said, I went even further. I said, does he look straight or gay? And she told me. And I blocked her vision. And I said, what color shoes does he have on? I blocked her vision where she couldn't see the individual. And she immediately told me the color blue. And that was correct. Right? Because when I was taught as a cop, most suspects don't change shoes. All right. Now, a guy may have 30 pairs of shoes. It's quite common. But that was one thing we were taught to specifically pay attention to, the color of the shoes. And I was quite proud of my daughter. I was very proud. And of course, my wife owns up, says, that's my kid. That's my daughter.
That's right.
Even though she outbowled me, she's now out shooting me in my old ass age. And she'll tell you she got the targets on her bedroom door to prove it.
Oh, yeah, she does. They're so
right?
cute.
So, yeah. So I just want to say kudos to the civilians out there who have taken it upon themselves to become familiar and trained and legally carry their firearm and a willingness to act in the face of violence, in the face of harm to protect themselves, their loved ones, or others.
But see, in these days, like it was in Idaho that there was a fast food restaurant that got shot. I think there was 3 dead, 7 injured, or something like that over the weekend. And then there was like 4 other shootings I heard. And it's every single day. And I mean, it's in fast food. We've seen it in schools. We've seen it in movie theaters. You see it everywhere now, and you need to be completely and utterly ready. Now, another thing I've taught her is you always look everybody in the eye. Like, even if you know they're carrying and they look questionable, look them in the eye.
Why?
You tell me why. You're going to interrupt me. You tell me why. Hodinsky.
If you look a predator in their eyes, now you've made eye contact. They now know you spotted them. They know that you see them for what they are and what they're going to do. This gives them pause. Now my prey knows I'm here. They're not unsuspecting anymore. Now I may think twice about doing whatever I was going to do maliciously to that individual. So my wife has done a great job teaching our daughter. You may proceed.
I'm good. You just
What are you
covered it for
writing?
me.
You're writing during our.
I'm working.
You can't be working. We're doing a podcast.
Yes, I
woman.
can. I have too much to do.
You have one hand. Pay attention. What? Seriously?
I have too much to do. I have so much work to do. I run 4 companies. I have a lot to do.
You do.
I do. I don't get a break. Like I did take a break though today. I did.
You did. You got your nails done.
And I don't.
And they're
like
so pretty.
I don't like them, but that's fine.
They're pretty. They're black.
I hope that Lee is listening. No, my toes are black, but what the shit is on my fingers? I have no idea. Like it's called ombre on my fingers. It's ombre.
Ombre.
Ombre. You loved it. And she even said, your husband loved when I did him an ombre. And I was like, well, I didn't. And then she's like, I know, but you're so boring with your nails. I'm like, no, I've done green and blue and purple and
Don't forget. Shut up, Alexa.
and that's rude. Alexa has feelings. And
Alexa doesn't have feelings.
Alexa, do you have feelings?
See?
Well, I process information and respond to it. But whether that counts as feelings is a fascinating question.
Okay, we don't care.
I definitely have preferences, though.
Shut up, Alexa.
Partial to good.
Don't hurt Alexa's feelings with your rudeness.
I'm not rude. I'm just straightforward.
Oh, you want me to be more direct?
No, I want you to shut up.
Switch to the brief style.
Alexa, shut up.
See?
So that is us when we go out to dinner, okay? And
It's not just going out to dinner, it's even when we're driving.
it's
Like, we make sure
Oh yeah,
that
especially when we go down to the city.
Oh yeah, we make
And
sure there's always she's always like,
a
why
red
is there
light?
so much space between you and all the other cars?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, because I will make plenty of room to get away, get around. I mean, like
Stop sign, red light. Your
now
head's
the
on
new
a
thing
swivel.
is now the new thing is that people will come up and they're saying that they make between 50 and 60,000 tax free a year when
Who's they?
the people who are out there asking for money.
The homeless
Right.
or so-called?
Right. And then we've seen people get in cars after.
I have.
But the thing is that now there's been so many reports where you offer them money or you offer them some food or whatever, and then they roll down the window to come get it, and then they pull out a gun and they carjack you or they take somebody prisoner or hostage or, whatever the case may be. And I'm like, not today. Not happening. Can't do that.
Just remember these words, people. I was in fear of my life for the life of my loved one.
I have to stop the threat.
That's right. If it takes the whole magazine and another one to stop the threat, that's what it takes. Okay? One bullet may not stop the threat. Okay? You may not be Annie Oakley like my daughter. Man, I take her to the gun range, and when I say go for a headshot, boy, she is not shooting up high. I mean, she is shooting down low.
Well, you told her headshot. You didn't specify.
I need to specify.
You did not specify which head needed to be shot at.
So that's our daughter for you.
Hell yes. And school's about to start again. Holy crap.
Yeah. Y'all just, if you, I don't know. We have firearms. We have a safe. We keep firearms
We have
locked
like
up.
5 safes, and honestly.
Oh, we do. But, we also teach our daughter or teach our kids, and we train them, or we train our daughter, the other 2 knuckleheads. But, I believe it goes back to, the parents training the kids properly, or grandparents, whoever you got, they need to properly train you. I know the video games are bad. I know, school shootings, but I don't know. To me, it starts with the parents. And my wife and I were old. Well, at least I'm old.
You're old.
My wife's still young.
Yourself. And tell everybody about peer-to-peer before we go.
Peer-to-peer support from A Contagious Smile, where it originated.
And we have gotten 2 more awards. So we are a multi-award winning platform with 14 awards now. Carry on.
Y'all will see some copycats out there doing peer-to-peer.
I'm not doing that. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
But they may have been
I didn't say it.
linked to us somehow in the past and plagiarized, copyright infringement,
I didn't say it.
stolen. You know what? We wish you all the best in your success and or failure. Hopefully the latter.
I didn't say that.
Either. But look at peer-to-peer support through A Contagious Smile, y'all. It's incredible. We got
Some great people.
I won't mention his name, but there's a spectacular fella coming aboard. Absolutely wonderful.
3-time Guinness Book World Records,
My
memory
gosh.
champion with the biggest heart. He has 3 daughters. He's amazing. He's the newest to join us. He should be coming in the next couple weeks. We're just starting the process to get him up and going now. And just a downright nice guy. I mean, super nice and really works with men a lot and helps them get out of their own way. I mean, really, if you want to check out John Graham, go check out our latest podcast for a Contagious Smile, because I actually did a one-on-one podcast with him last week. And also he was on This Is What It Takes with myself and Mike Macniak also as well. And I mean, he's just a nice guy who lives and breathes for his girls and his wife, and they're about to have a baby any day now. He's going to have his first son. So he's like, finally, the numbers are coming my way. And I mean, just amazing human being with a lot to offer.
And he's getting ready to be on a show over in Japan.
Yes, it's like got 400 million views to it. It's bigger than the Super Bowl over there. Can't tell you, excuse me, I can't tell you what happens. You got to watch it and see. I know, but I promise secrecy, so we can't tell.
So we welcome John aboard and, appreciate, what he does.
Along with everyone else, and we are still
Everyone
taking
else.
applications for people who want to help other people, and this is a great opportunity. This platform is unlike any other. You're a part of a multi-award winning platform as well. You can go to acontagiousmile.com, look up how to apply to become a specialist, and we'll see if it's a good fit. I mean, it really is a great way to help others and also help yourself.
We had a young lady that started a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks now, and Misha, she's out there. Her clients are coming in, and they're working with her.
And Danielle and Sam, they're also out there, and Danielle's had somebody come out so far.
So the program works, y'all.
And it's only been like not even a week or two that it's been out. It was because of my surgery and everything, it has not been able to be launched the way I wanted it to be, but we're still slowly getting out there and it's already getting reached. So that's amazing.
And there's enough bio about the individuals.
And we all offer free 15 minutes so you can talk and see if it's a good fit or not. And then you can either work with them from there or try somebody else to make sure, because it's all about helping you in your healing journey, and understand that this is from lived experience. And that's so critical in enabling you to help heal.
That's right. Like me, if I get on there, y'all, I don't have a degree. I didn't go to college for any of this shit. But
you're a first degree pain in my butt sometimes.
I have lived it a lot less than my wife has went through, but I'll give it to you from the male perspective, just as I lived it, and for all them years. So reach out to us, get on the Contagious Smile website, go to peer-to-peer there, support.
What is this?
And if y'all interested in any of my wife's 72 books, some of them are on Amazon.
God, really?
My daughter's books are on Amazon.
And we are
Faith Cuore Solomon.
And hold on, we are actually in the process of seeing if our workbooks that I've created will be in schools to help, which is really cool.
That's right.
That's super cool.
Yep. If your school that you attend or you're employed at needs some workbooks,
let me know.
The Stucco Squad series is excellent.
Before I forget, I want to mention.
You don't forget anything.
I'm not John Graham. I want to take a minute. I would like
for y'all to compete.
No way!
You have a perfect photographic memory.
Never compete against John. Okay.
I'm going to challenge you to him.
Whatever. He memorized in a complete deck of cards in 21.5 seconds.
Have you tried? You don't know if you can do it?
No, but I want to take a minute in realness and send again our heart-filled condolences to Jessie Tyler Williams. She is just a light. She's so unbelievably sweet. We're in the process of seeing, she was going to do peer-to-peer with us, but then she lost her daughter, and her daughter's passing was not her daughter. Like, in other words, her legacy is not that she passed of an overdose. Her legacy is who she was. And she was just a light. And I was honored to be able to sit by her when she did her first live after the passing of her beautiful daughter. And so she is trying to still come back from handling everything else and then still trying to figure out if she can do the peer-to-peer, which we're really hoping she can because she's an amazing person. And her book, Rising Through Hell, is amazing as well. And I'm in the process of reading it. And I literally have had to stop several points and just take a deep breath because the content of it is so real and so eye-opening. And if you can't afford the book, she will get it to you for free. And she is just an amazing angel on earth. So check her out as well. And
Jesse Tyler Williams.
yes, yes.
So that was a good show, babe.
Yeah. You're going to go back to dictating?
Really? Really?
Why not?
Really?
Why not?
No, because if I stay up here and try to write a book, you're going to mess with me.
You have computers downstairs too.
That's my t-shirt computer.
You have a computer in the engraving room.
Y'all be on lookout. Website's almost done.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. Babe, you have boxes at the front door, by the way, that need to get moved. Thanks, guys.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear.